Hi, welcome to Mothers Against Drunk Driving's online Victim Impact Panel program. We have done our best with this class to recreate the experience you would receive from attending one of our live in-person panels, hosted in various locations across the nation by dedicated MAD staff and volunteers. Of course, there is no way for us to present to you in an online form a program with the same impact you would receive from attending this class live and hearing these stories of loss firsthand. If you are able, I highly encourage you to take advantage of a live panel, if there is one in your area. It is our hope that after completing this class, you will understand the devastating effects and long-term impact your choice could have had on another person's life. We hope that you never make that choice again, and that in the future, if your plans include alcohol, you will designate a sober driver, hail a cab, or take advantage of a ride-share service like Uber. We want you to listen. The stories you will hear are personal and painful. All speakers are volunteers who want to share their story because they want to save lives. As you can imagine, while our victims are extremely brave, this experience can be very difficult. And just remember, this could be your story, or your mom's story, or your child's. Impaired driving affects us all. No one is here to point fingers or pass judgment. MAD only wants to give you first-hand accounts of the devastation that drunk driving can cause, in hopes that it will help you to make safe choices in the future to never drink and drive. MAD's goal is to prevent future deaths and injuries, and hopefully one day create a world with no more victims. Today, I will tell you a little about MAD, and then you will watch 3 stories. After each story, you will have to successfully complete a quiz in order to move on to the next video. Once you have viewed all stories, I'll be back to give you final instructions. Pay attention to the videos. If you do not, you will not be able to pass the quiz and then go on to the next video. Let's start with a little about MAD. MAD was founded by a grieving mother whose daughter was killed by a drunk driver in 1980. MAD stands for Mothers Against Drunk Driving, not drivers. That was our original name in 1980, but changed in 1984. We are against the choice and the action of drinking and driving. We're not against the individuals who make those choices. MAD is not against adults 21 and over drinking alcohol. We do support the 21 minimum drinking age. For anyone under 21, drinking is illegal in all 50 states. We urge adults to always plan ahead and always designate a non-drinking driver, if their plans include alcohol. There's no good reason to operate a motor vehicle after drinking. Now that we've clarified those important points, we want you to know about MAD's life-saving mission. Today, MAD is made up of passionate and compassionate volunteers and staff across the country who work to advance 4 mission areas: to end drunk driving, to help fight drug driving, serve the victims of these violent crimes, and prevent underage drinking. Everything we do can be broken down into 2 main areas: preventing needless tragedies and supporting anyone impacted by those 100% preventable tragedies. Sadly, we're not there yet. That's why we're here today, to share with you the consequences of drunk driving. Nationally, here are 4 statistics that show you the problem is far from solved. In 2016, over 10,000 people died in drunk driving crashes. That's 28 people a day, 1 every 52 minutes. So in the 2 hours you'll be taking this class, 2 people will have been killed due to drunk driving. More than 290,000 people are injured every year in drunk driving crashes. That's 1 every 2 minutes. 2 out of 3 people will be impacted by drunk driving sometime in their life. And we share the roads with 300,000 drunk drivers every day. But there is good news. There is hope. We are making progress. Since MAD was founded in 1980, drunk driving deaths have been cut by more than half. MAD has saved more than 320,000 lives and counting. And MAD has served more than 780,000 victims. Speaking of victims served, I want to touch on MAD's victim services. Did you know that MAD provides support services to victims and survivors of drunk driving, drug driving, and underage drinking consequences? All of these services are provided for free at no charge to the victims and their families, but it costs MAD to provide free services. The funds collected from MAD victim impact panels online like this one and the in-person panels we host go directly back into the communities to provide services to victims. Now it is time to move on to the stories. Remember, no one is here to judge you. We only want to show you how the choice to drive while impaired can change lives in a minute. Please pay attention, because if you do not, you will not be able to pass the quiz at the end of the video. Thank you. I will talk to you again at the end.